Warren Carlisle, who I love and adore, and we go way back. Well done, nominated tonight for She Loves Me, which is fantastic. So I'm glad to be here, and it was lovely to see that, Warren, wherever you are out there. But I am here because Nigel Lythgoe has described himself as the original Billy Elliot. When he told his parents he wanted to take dancing lessons, his dock worker stepfather agreed, only on the condition that he also take boxing lessons, which he did. But after breaking his nose 3 times, he decided it was time to move on. And move on he did, doing everything from choreographing the Muppets to creating and producing shows like American Idol and So You Think You Can Dance. He's danced, yes, big applause. He's danced with Gene Kelly, and he's performed for the Queen of England. Indeed, he's the only person to dance, choreograph, produce, and direct the Royal Variety performance for the Queen. But his most enduring achievement has got to be that he has broken barriers, bringing dance into living rooms all around the world. Maybe not everyone thinks they can dance, but everyone can move and everyone can improve. And now millions can appreciate an art form that sometimes used to be thought of as rarefied or fanciful. What he's done is very much in the Astaire tradition, by giving access to all. Nigel has changed everything. What a gift and what a profound legacy. I am honored to present to Nigel Lythgoe the Astaire Award for Outstanding Contribution to the Field of Dance.
I'm going to put this down and just spend a little time, if I may, stealing the off-Broadway people's time. I want to thank so much, obviously, to the Fred Astaire and ADELE Astaire Awards Committee, and to Paddy Watt and Beth Bogush. I've got to say, Paddy and Beth, how beautiful you look tonight, especially knowing how much alcohol you consumed last night. It's certainly a greater honour than just receiving an award tonight, because there are so many of my heroes here. I mean, obviously Judith is here. Maurice probably won't remember, but I was a dancer on a BBC television show when Hines and Dad came over and danced. And it was a wonderful experience to watch you. I actually started dancing when I was 11. I was inspired by one of your countrymen, Sammy Davis Jr., to start tap. I became a commercial dancer at the age of 17, as you heard. I became a choreographer very early on in my career at 21, and I was choreographing the Muppets when I was 30, which was probably the greatest thing to do, because I was able to take my 5-year-old son's school class to the Muppet Workshop, which was, I became a hero of the family overnight. It was incredible. I actually gave up dancing when I was 40. I didn't have those 6 o'clock legs. It was something that I wanted to do, was to go into direction and production on television, because as well, work dried up in England. A little bit like it did here. The golden age of dance sort of ended, variety shows ended on television, and I went into game shows, variety shows, and comedy shows. And it was only in 2002 when I had the opportunity of coming over here with American Idol, which really was an incredible experience when we first started. You know, you can get away with murder when you've got a British accent. and Simon Cowell certainly got away with murder. Telling kids, you know, I think you told this young girl that she was crap and she should sue her singing teacher and get her money back. And that her voice sounded like a bagload of cats being thrown off the Empire State Building. No, he's well loved. Simon hasn't got any enemies at all. It's his friends who hate him. He said that he was going to be with us tonight, but unfortunately he can't be here to celebrate with me. He's not well, he's been in bed, he's suffering from self-inflicted love bites. In 2005 I created, as you know, So You Think You Can Dance, and I didn't really believe that it was going to be successful as it was, and I've got something to quote here for you, which is, it says that not only did we make an impact, obviously, with the dance community, but in television terms too. Thanks to the talented choreographers and the great production team, it's had 43 Emmy nominations and 12 wins. And so it really did become the little show that could. And it's down, really, I've got to say, to the wonderful work of those young American choreographers and the brilliant dancers in this country. And when I started choreographing, I looked up to every American choreographer in the past, and I stole their work for many years. But the Jack Coles, the Michael Kidds, these wonderful commercial choreographers, Jerome Robbins, Bob Fosse, that was so inspirational. And I think you've now got another generation of brilliant young choreographers, and we'll see a lot of them tonight, I know, in these awards. You have a great deal of talent in this country. Please, please look after it. I love the fact that Maurice stood here and applauded his dance teacher. Let's remember that teachers really are looking after the next generation of dancers, which you can watch on May the 30th. The new series starts, so please do tune in. The dancers this year, Fox wanted to do a kids show. Which I'm thrilled. But I have to say that they really are sensational kids. They're from 8 to 13, and a couple of them are some of the best auditions I have ever seen with dancers. And they are the next crop who will be here, I guess, in 10 to 15 years' time, and we can celebrate their work. So thank you so much for this honor. Bless you. It's such an honor to be here with you. Thank you so very much.